position. You could be seated this way, cross legs. Legs can be out in front of you. They could be straight. You could be sitting on a pillow, blanket, whatever is most comfortable for you. Just take a few breaths just to notice the body. Notice if you have any aches or pains. And just take this time to focus on your body. We'll take the hands to the head. Just kind of smooth out the face and the hair if you'd rather. You can have the hands somewhere else. And then come down to the chest and out. It's just kind of relaxing. Maybe opening up that fascia tissue a little bit. Especially if you've been rounded all day over a desk or driving or whatever else, maybe making jewelry. We'll do that one more time. It's like you're in one of those Olay commercials or whatever, and they're cleaning their face. We'll take the hands behind, interlock the fingers, press them back, open up the chest, go as far up as you feel comfortable. Then place it down on the ground. Hopefully your fingertips can face towards you. Maybe lean back a little bit. You have a couple options here. You might just lean back, kind of open up the chest and look up. If you want to, you can lift the hips. Be careful of your knees, your back, know your body. Take one more deep breath here. And then we'll fold over the legs. Maybe the hands go on the thighs, maybe legs are straight and go to the shins, or maybe you just fold over. You might even drop to your elbows. We'll come all the way up. And we'll switch the cross. If your legs are crossed, if they're not, just take a couple of breaths. And place the hands behind, fingertips facing you. Just drop back. Maybe you can open up here by pressing forward and letting the head back. Maybe it just looks more open here and here. And then we'll fold over, whatever that looks like for you. Might be just a slight fold, might be a real dramatic fold. You might even get your head all the way down to the floor. And then however you need to come into all fours. Make sure the feet are parallel to each other, and we're just shaking the tail, trying to get the shoulder blade towards the hip, and then over the other side. So just getting a gentle stretch in the waist. Maybe the head just naturally goes with it. Going to your gentle cat and cow. I really love this. Good way to warm up the spine. But really be careful. Some people have lower back issues because they're unstable here, and so this becomes painful. Do what you can. Maybe that rounding is painful. You might just hold your breath or focus on your breath. Coming into a neutral position, take one leg back, doesn't matter which one it is, and if you can, circle the ankle. And then flex, bring it up a little higher. Place it down so it's in line with your other leg, and if you can open up to a side plank, maybe you can turn that upper body just slightly. One more deep breath. coming down. If you can, you go into a pigeon. If not, you just stay where you are and just open up this hip flexor. If you need more in the side hip, you can bring the leg around. And we're going to do thread the needle on the other side. If you can, if you feel good about this, we take the arm, reach it through, and maybe place the head down. But always listen to your body. So it's just like, no thank you. Then listen, maybe you just get a hip stretch here. And then we'll release. Come back up on the knee. You might already be here. And we're pushing the foot, the top of the toes, into the mat here. And we'll switch sides. So lift the other leg, bring it up, circle the ankle. Try to get those shoulders away from the ears, maybe go the opposite direction. Flex and point. Then we're dropping that leg down. You might just stay here. Maybe you can rotate open. Maybe looking up towards the fingers. You might even go slightly behind, so you're opening up this chest, but feeling stable through that core. And then releasing, coming into a pigeon if you can, or you might just stay here and kind of drop and look. Or you might go right into that pigeon. You might be able to bring the foot all the way around. You might just stay in pigeon. If you want a little more, you can add a twist here. You want to be very careful. Listen to the body. So we'll come back to the center. And if you can, lifting all the way to downward facing dog, so hips go in the air. If this is too much on your shoulders, you can always drop onto your knees and reach the hips back. Find what works well for you. Every exhale, you think about pushing a little further into this pose, so trying to get that belly and top of the thighs, really reaching from the fingertips. One more deep breath. And then looking towards your hands, if you're down in child's pose, making your way up to a standing position however you can. We're going to take the hands all the way up. When they come into the center, they make a diamond, and we exhale down. Do that one more time. So coming all the way up, maybe you get a little further back. Come to that diamond, come down. Bring that diamond out in front of you. Maybe it looks more like a triangle. Relax the shoulders down, and you're tucking your tail here so you're not arching the back, keeping the shoulders low. And then like you're driving and you're turning. I'll do the other side, turn the opposite leg, get the other hand on top. So get the wrist and the shoulders stretching. Getting the thumbs together, overlap the hands, bring it all the way up. More deep breath. Exhale, let it go. And we're going to bring the hands behind, sitting into a chair posture with the legs. Make sure you get a fist in between the knees. And you want to press the big toe and the heel into the floor, so you almost feel like your arch is popping up. This is known as short foot exercise. Helps your balance. We are going to do some balance here. So we can come up onto the toes maybe. Lift those heels for drinking bird. Then we can drop the heels down, spread the toes. Lift up, coming onto that right side. Bringing the leg up and forward. bit more, you can grab this with your right hand and reach behind you. If you want more, you can straighten the leg. You might be able to grab your big toe. Try to get as tall as you can. Reach through the crown of the head. Reach in with the fingertips back. Don't give up, don't give up. We're coming forward. And bringing this leg behind us. And coming to a warrior 3 position. Hands might go directly out to the side. They might come forward. You're just lifting this leg. And ideally you want it parallel to the ground, flexing the foot. But it might be toe on the ground. Depending on how you're feeling, this might be getting a little bit fatigued. Side, gently let your weight transfer over to the other leg. Bring up that right leg. Maybe you grab the knee, maybe you straighten the leg and grab the shin or the toe. Just give it a little turn, pressing that right hand back. Coming forward, trying to stay steady, and then going into that warrior 3 however you can. Maybe the toe goes down, you still get that glute involved. Hands might go out to the side. They might come forward, palms facing each other. They might stay in heart center, whatever feels good for you. Just find your depth. Pressing through that big toe and the heel, strengthening that foot. One more deep breath. Slowly coming back. Placing both feet down on the ground. Spreading those toes, getting a little bit taller. Take the palms face outward. And then transferring your weight again, lifting one leg, going into soaring eagle. Palms up. Up that chest, and maybe you can lean forward if it feels okay. So we're stretching out this hamstring here. I have about a foot, maybe a foot and a half between my heels. I might lift these front toes. Dropping the toes maybe one at a time. Pulling up and through. Then come on the other side, transfer your weight to the left, let your right leg come up and you're leaning slightly, palms are up. Oops, sometimes you need to tap down a little bit. Try to take the shoulders away from the ears. Sorry about that. Heel in front of the toe. Maybe you close your eyes here. Maybe you just try to get taller, bringing the inner thighs towards each other. And transferring your weight to that right, bring the left leg back. Heels are on the same line. Bringing the chest forward, bring the hands behind the sacrum, reaching forward with that chest. Now I'm just trying to stretch this hamstring. Maybe you lift the toes there. Slowly bending the knee and slowly coming up. Okay. Enjoy your day. That's all I have for you today.